One of the first things I did was with this project is ask my friends and acquaintances uh, what they think is in character and out of character for me, just to kind of see what impression I give to other people. And I was quite surprised with some of the answers. Um, the one that was most surprising is someone had said that's why everyone flocked to me because I was up for anything. I could do whatever, you know, I felt comfortable doing whatever. Now, I responded, what? People flock to me? I don't think so. And she was pretty confident that is what happened. And it felt really good, but was really confusing. Because that's not how I thought my life went. That's not what I thought what happened. So I asked the friends to take the survey. So I think the answers are out of order now, but I don't think that's the important part. So I'm going to talk about the things on the list and the things that I have been through and what I remember and the extent of what I remember. And then we'll see what happens next. Okay, so the next one is hang out at coffee shops. I did hang out at coffee shops. This one's a one that I think most people would say is just in character. The first time I went to a coffee shop, I made friends. I was very excited. I made friends with the foreign exchange student at school. And through her thick accent, she asked me if I wanted to go and get coffee. Well, I thought we were going golfing. It sounded a lot like golfing. And I was actually telling people, like, oh, me and the foreign exchange student, we're going to go golfing. People were like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, well, I don't know what they do in Catalonia. Maybe it's normal there. And it wasn't. It's not. And so I'm driving. So she tells me where to go because I'm like, I don't know where it is. She tells me where to go. And we pull up to the coffee shop and I start to laugh and I am like, oh, coffee. That makes way more sense. So that was my first experience with a coffee shop and I enjoyed it a lot. I went quite often to coffee shops, probably for 5 or 6 years or so. And one of the other questions on the survey is I was part of the regular chess club, which is a little tricky because it's true, but I am incredibly bad at chess. And whenever I played, I'm pretty sure that they all just let me win. I'm pretty sure they just humored me. Because I'm still not very good at it. And I can see, at least now I know how good at it I wasn't. And I know that is true. I have a hard time remembering being there, but I know I was there. When I put it on the survey, I actually got it wrong. So I put it on the survey as a wrong answer because it was like 20 truths and 10 lies. And so I was putting it down as one of the lies, and then it hit me. Wait, no, I did that. And it was in the back of the coffee house, and I can kind of pull up a few glimpses of memory. And that was pretty exciting. I'm like, oh, look at me doing stuff. Um, so that was pretty exciting. I would go and often and just hang out and write. And I would often go by myself. And then a lot of the times I would meet people and talk to them, which is also, again, pretty surprising for me because I didn't think that I thought so. Remember, I pictured myself someone like a wallflower that just blends into the wall, too afraid to talk, too afraid to speak. And of course, I haven't done any of these things. How could I? I'm so terrified. But even though I was terrified, I did them anyway, which I'm really proud of. Okay, kind of done with that story, but I'm almost finished with my painting. So I think I'm just gonna wrap this up. Let's see. I actually picked up a guy, or got picked up by a guy, one of those, in a coffee shop. And that made me feel really good. Okay. See you